I guess we'll do Warrior. Let's try Warrior. It's supposed to be good now.
I'm not bad. I'm just not wrong.
Minefield's okay. I think I can get behind Minefield over Pickrock. Let's get behind Minefield over Pickrock. Priest of the Deceased or Fishy Flyer. Priest of the Deceased, always good. Fishy Flyer, always good. Cruel Taskmaster got buffed. Jesus. I'm taking Cruel Taskmaster. I forgot Cruel Taskmaster got buffed. This is an absurd card now. This is like a super absurd card. Okay, Sketchy Stranger is fine. I'll take a Proto Drake. We have a whole bunch of 2-drops. I don't need another small card. Yeah, when I saw they buffed Cruel Taskmaster, I was like, alright, here's a card that never needed a buff. But whatever. That Dozing Marksman combo with the Cruel Taskmaster. Ooh, I cannot take a Claw Machine here. Frightened Funky is too good. Yeah, it is way too good. I cannot take a Claw Machine. Talon. Bosses of the Moon is too slow now without taunt. It's Talon. Now we just need a card to actually draw into that is not this Proto Drake. Coerce. Very good. Coerce should not exist, by the way. This is just a terrible, terrible design card for Warrior. Is Wandmaker a thing? It is Warrior, otherwise I snap pick Wandmaker. I think it's still okay. I don't know what all the 1-mana spells are, but... Athletic Studies? Okay, there's at least one good one. I'll take it. Like, we're not really going, right? We're just kind of chilling, waiting for something. Ticket Scalper or Roosting Gargoyle? Do we have beasts? We don't have beasts. We may have to think of getting some beasts. Ticket Scalper is no longer a even remotely okay card because the game just like swings way too much. It never lives. It used to live like 25% of the time. It never lives. Wretched Tutor! We don't have spells and we're not going to get spells. I will take a Mad Bomber. Wandmaker and Minefield? Yeah, Minefield is not a card with Wretched Tutor. And so it's just a Wandmaker. I'm gonna go with no. I'll take a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s. Take a 4. Is Ironclad any good? Do not remember this card. Alright, win rate wise, it's less than Murmy. That's all I need to see. Okay, Circus Amalgam, that's a beast. Bog Beast is really good. It has a much higher win rate. Not a much higher, it has a little bit higher win rate than Circus Amalgam. And I do kind of need big cards. But I'm going to take a Circus Amalgam. And we need 4 still. We still need a lot of 3s. So I'm... Oh, yeah, Sword Eater. Fishy Flyer. Okay, we don't need 4s anymore. I was a little too scared of the 4s. Oh, so we're just going to lose. I hate Voodoo Doctor. I hate it. We'll do Sorcerer Substitute. We have no synergies. Don't care. The 6 mana 6/6. I don't need Ascension. I'll take a Fleet Hoof. We have a bunch of ways to trigger it. As in, we have Plague Proto Drake, we have Sorcerer Substitute, we have Talon. That will hopefully draw one of the big cards. Fleet Hoof is a real card here. Oh. Not a Mage Scribe. Mage Scribe, terrible. Soltharaz used to be a good card. I don't know that it's a good card anymore. Do we just take a Mage Scribe as a drop? It does have, like... Mage Scribe does have Boulder Fist-ish stats. Okay, I'll take Soltharaz. I'll take it. I'll take it. We only have one weapon so far. We're kind of under-weaponed. And we only have 2 spells, only one of which we can actually really use with Mage Scribe. You're holding a dragon, discover a spell. We only have 1 dragon. We have 2 dragons. We do have 2 dragons. Faceless is very bad. Kartut is even worse. I think we have to take the Fire Tree. And then try to get another dragon, because we do have 2 dragons. Ribbons Master says that Grinning Goat, been an avid watcher since 2015. So glad to be able to finally support the channel by subbing. Thanks, man. I know. Like I've seen you in chat for many years. I may not respond to chat, but I know who's in my chat. And every now and then, on like the coop, someone will talk and like they know us really well. I'm like, what the hell? This has happened less lately. It'll be because they only watch Merp solo streams. Or like they only talk in Merp solo streams, maybe. I don't know. And I'm just like, oh, that's why. But Merps hasn't solo streamed in like months until last week. And if you guys don't know, Merps' solo streams are back. How did Wednesday night go, by the way? I took that time to finish Attorney Wu with Brand New. Which, by the way, if you have not watched that series, that is such a good series. Like, you gotta be into that like corny, heartfelt stuff. But it is a great comedy. It's got a good amount of like sentiment in there, but it's not like super out there K-drama. I mean, there's a reason it was performing in the top 10 in Netflix overall. It's very good. Advanced Win says, "Damn, ADWCTA knows everyone that's been around for years and has never subbed." Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. I mean, I do know everyone. It is totally okay to not sub, although I do appreciate the subs. We were actually, so the GOAT is right now in because we got these computers, and if you guys know anything about tax, we were basically amortizing or like depreciating the assets over the course of, I don't know, 5 years or whatever it is. But they're like really expensive computers. So between that and our actual expenses, we make like almost no profit. Or like very little profit, and we were going to go to TwitchCon, and that was going to be really expensive because it's like, 2 sets of plane tickets, a hotel, the actual tickets to TwitchCon, all the money we spend there, and so we were going to be running at a loss this year. But now we're no longer going to TwitchCon, so I think we may be back in the green. We'll see. All right, we'll do Fire Tree Witch Doctor. We have 2 dragons, and we will try to take more. These other cards are too bad. You are not a dragon. I will take you anyway. Okay, you are a Coerce. Not a dragon, but good. I've forgotten this card existed. Dragon Ball Scorch. Sorry. Like, I know the perfect card that we wanted that's not like an absurdly powerful card, but is like super good for us is right here, but I just remembered what Overlord's Whip was. Oh, God. 4 like charges, too. Jesus. Dragon, another dragon, also our last true 4-drop. Perfect. By the way, in case you're wondering, this deck has 0 3-drops. We have skipped 0 3-drops, and this deck has 0 3-drops. We do have 9 2-drops, though, so we just gotta take some 1-drops and, like, fill it in or something. Like, still no 3-drops. This is, like, totally absurd. Hemflinger is, like, even if you don't use the spell to get it back, it's still a 1-drop that you could play with a 2 on turn 3, maybe? Like, are we really going to be on the board? I hate Shield of Honor. I just hate playing with it. Now, we should be able to damage minions really easily because we have 2 Cruel Taskmasters and a Mad Bomber. But I just hate doing it. It's too much RNG. I don't need a 4-drop though. The Stark Iron Dwarf is not very good for this deck. We're not going to be on the board. And I feel really bad about taking a Penflinger. This is just going to be a bad pick, no matter what happens. I think it's Shield of Honor. We have 2 Cruel Masters, we have a Dragon Ball Scorcher, we have a Mad Bomber. Like, I think it's Shield of Honor to go face. Okay, Crimson Hothead is a dragon, which we need. Netherspite Historian. We don't need another card that requires us to do dragons. So we're not taking Netherspite Historian. Crimson Hothead, I think, is the pick. I really would prefer a Bog Beast, but I kind of need dragons. Netherspite is your win condition, 100%. We have 3 dragons, okay? This deck is about to end. This deck does not support Netherspite. 4 dragons is not bad. Yeah, we need to take the Crimson Hothead for the 4th dragon, though. I think. Am I wrong? Do we already have 4 dragons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we already have 4 dragons. You know what? I thought we only had 3 dragons, but we already have 4 dragons. Netherspite Historian is workable with 4 dragons. It also replaces itself. So the problem... And it's not even that. Talon also will pull a dragon more often than not. So we can have dragons, but we're trying to get a more pushy deck. I think Historian, even though we do have enough dragons in this deck, I don't think Historian's a bad pick anymore. I think this deck needs to go. We have a bajillion 2-drops. We have no 3-drops. We also don't have, like, enough card advantage. Like, you look at our 3-drops, they're true small cards, right? Small, 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 small. This is not small. This is not small. Small, 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 small. This one's medium-sized. This one's medium-sized. Like, we have a lot of legit small cards. We have no, like, huge card draw card advantage. Talon's our only big card advantage card outside of, like, Soltaraz and Plague Proto Drake. Maybe Fleethoof could be, but we really need to go. Like, if we don't go, this deck is dead. Like, we need to use the Coerces and push face. Netherspite Historian doesn't allow us to do that, so it is not suitable for this deck. But now I don't think we need a Crimson Hothead. You know, now maybe we did get a Bog Beast. You put a Bog Beast out and you start hitting face, right? Yeah, I think it's a Bog Beast now. Historian works with Taskmasters? Not really, like kinda. It makes them into, what, 3/2s? And you gotta like actually put Historian out? No, we gotta go. Bog Beast. If we have 4 dragons, we don't need a Crimson Hothead, but... we need to be able to go. Yes, Devastate. Devastate over Crazed Out. We need to be able to go. I mean, Crazed Out isn't bad either. It gets rid of our biggest problems. But we have 2 Coerces, we're fine. Now, if we had a couple Dragon Roars earlier, I would have done it differently. But you don't know that you're going to get a Dragon Roar. We're obviously going to take a Dragon Roar over a Mana Feeder. So, obviously, if I knew we were going to get a Dragon Roar, I would have gone with the Dragon, because now we can play a little slower. No Mage Scribe. I still can't do Mage Scribe. We do have a Devastate, we have a Shield of Honor. 1, 2, 3. Minefield doesn't count. 4 for the Wand Maker. Maybe 5 for the Witch Tree Doctor. 6, 7. Okay, maybe I'm talking myself into a Mage Scribe. Oh, Invitation Courier is a 3-drop. Damn it. That is literally the first 3-drop we were offered. It's the last card. Discovering a secret will give us 2 secrets, although it's not a very big secret anymore. Execute with double Taskmaster and you can just kill anything. But keep in mind, we need 3 drops. Okay, so I think it's clear that it's not Mage Scribe, because Mage Scribe is like potentially a 10 mana card or whatever that brings us deeper into the late game, and we're not like we're winning by a big dragon or we're not winning. Invitation Courier does have some synergies, not no synergies. Can Wandmaker give us other class cards? No, it can't. It's only this class. Can Frighten Flunky? I don't think so. I think Frighten Flunky is yeah, Frighten Clunky can, right? Actually, I'm trying to think through how the discovers work. Dragon Roar can. Am I right about this? Dragon Roar can give you different class dragons, or is it only warrior dragons? Yes, okay, good, Shroom Shriek. So we have Dragon Roar as a synergy. We have... I don't think Fire Tree Witch Doctor works, actually. But we do have the secret person, Sketchy Stranger. It's a guaranteed other card. I think they made it so dual class cards don't count as another classes. Yeah, I don't think Coerce counts as another classes card. Also, we don't really have a way to add this to our hand, right? It would just be luck of the draw. Okay, so it's like a little bit. It's a decent 3-drop. It's not a good 3-drop. You know what? We honestly just need 3 drops. And Invitation Courier works with Dragon Roar for the late game move. So we're doing it. Execute is fine, but we can push without Execute. We just really need a 3-drop. Like, not having a 3-drop is very bad. Okay. Let's go. It's either average or a little bit below average. I think it's average. So we should be able to get like 6-7 wins.
I will show no mercy.
Probably 7 wins. I like this deck. Actually, is Sword Eater good enough just to keep? I think it is. We have a bajillion 2s. Taskmaster execute 3-drop? Yeah. That's not great. Like, you know, that's just kind of okay. I do regret not taking the Dragon Synergy, though.
Muzzle their magic.
Like, we already have 3 dragons in our hand. Wow. Wandmaker? Not that good, huh?
The exit is this way. The diet I get tired.
The wand fits you.
For the Horde.
Even with such a weird curve, you like this deck? We have a lot of 2s and 1s. Right? And if you have a coin, then it's not really that weird of a curve. Okay. I guess. Is this the Whirlwind turn?
I wonder.
Oh. No. We'll play it straight. We'll play it straight. It wouldn't have been bad for Whirlwind. But then you have a Mad Bomber race. You got a Mad Bomber first, and then you don't play the Whirlwind otherwise. It's rough. It is rough.
blow something up?
Well, that didn't really work according to plan.
My shield for Argus!
Uh-huh. Good luck. Mm-hmm.
I'm one of a kind.
Get all your buffs out when I don't care.
Arena's full. Beat it.
You're not laughing!
Mm-hmm.
Seeing double?
Maybe I shouldn't have hit in. Opens up more possibilities for his board clears. But like, just one.
A mistake.
That seemed fine to me. Used up all the dragons, now we're gonna get the fire tree. That's how this game works. Ooh, much better.
For the Horde! For the Horde!
Okay, maybe set up lethal. I don't think Chorus is that bad. The Bog Beast is annoying, he just can't play it this turn. Oh yeah.
Who's thirsty?
Well played.
4/4. It's actually very annoying.
Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! For the Horde! I must choose! This place is scary.
We are not home free yet.
This is not what we stood for.
Alright. That's good. Don't be another taunt. Okay, that's good. We win.
I sense we share the same rage.
Well played.
I sense we share the same rage.
Okay, we gotta win. It was close, because if he flips the board on us, there's nothing we can do, right? He has more cards, or he has about the same amount of cards, actually. But it just becomes a top deck war, right? And he's a priest, so he's probably gonna win it, unless we get our Dragon War. We barely won that one. I'll take a pause after this next game and grab a soda.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will show no mercy.
Come on, coin out a 3-2 for no reason.
Time runs out on me.
Eh? Did not coin.
The exit is this way.
If I knew I had a 3-drop, I would have played the Cruel Taskmaster. Yes, 50-50. Let's go! Ah, he won the 50-50.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that. Yes, that's the one.
So, hold the Deathborn until he uses a Deathborn, and then hope he doesn't have another Deathborn that's just from his deck. Like, this is not a game.
I wonder. Come under my wing. Back to work. I must shoot back to work.
Okay. Not bad at all.
This is not what we stood for.
Don't fall. No problem.
Okay. Oh, come on! That's bullshit. Very bullshit.
This place is
Super duper 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 bullshit. I would like to repeat how bullshit that is. And now we see if he wins the game or not. In other words, does he have another Deathborn?
For the master.
Even if he has another Deathborn, we could get enough face damage and still win with the Sword Eater.
Grades getting low.
Okay, he doesn't have another Deathborn. Oh, maybe he does. Oh, come on!
You're not welcome here. I wonder. Back to work.
We were so close. So close to the lethal. Now we gotta play this dumb game. Keep in mind he still has a location that he just has chosen not to
You
use.
fight me, you get burned.
So this is happening.
Turn it up.
I don't know why he didn't do it the other way, but okay.
Look how it burns.
He still isn't using... Does this guy not know how locations work?
A dying eye.
I don't think this guy knows how locations work. Like... I think he thinks there's only one charge. And then it's just done. Because he never even considered it, right? He didn't freeze my 2-2 the last turn. He didn't freeze my 2-2 this turn. Even though I just needed 3 damage of reach to win the game. I don't think he thinks there are more charges. I think he thinks it just sits there afterwards on the board. Like, hey, we're in this location now. You wanted more value? No, there's no way he wanted more value. I literally, he's at 5 health. I have 2 on the board. No. You always freeze it at that point. Warrior never has 3 damage. Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you? No. Like, the first one, I could kind of get, right? Like, he's going to take a little bit of a risk. He's going to have, like, you know, a better turn later. The second one is just... No, I don't think he knows how locations work.
Garrosh versus Medivh!
Let the games begin. I will show no mercy.
Okay, toss all these. Get some small cards in. Not the 1 mana card we want. These are not 2 mana cards. Okay, we have a 3-drop. This is going to be so awkward if we have a 3-drop and no 2 or 4 drops in this deck.
The exit is this way.
Yeah, okay. Yay! We did a
Where
thing.
you followed.
Oh, God. Damn it! What are the odds? What are the odds that none of these are... Oh, no. He killed that one. I see. So I couldn't combo it. Okay, I care less now. Yeah, I care less now.
I'm one of a kind.
Magic is not a toy.
Seeing double.
I have to stop positioning like this. I don't know why.
A charming composition.
I mean, he doesn't have it, but still, it's just...
We hunger for vengeance.
Seeing double.
Thought about Shield of Honoring, but it's just 3 more damage. We can't finish him off. I don't see how he clears this board. And if he does clear it, we could Shield of Honor that at any point. Like, you just can't clear it.
Well done.
3-zip! Coke Zero.
Garrosh versus Morgul.
I will show no mercy.
We all about not showing mercy here. Jeremel, 13. Thanks for the sub, 50 month. Got goat. Alright. Am I gonna get screwed? If he totems, I think I have to Dragon Roar. No, I'll still Cruel Test the totem. Oh, that's gonna suck. Miss!
Back to work.
He missed. Next turn I got a Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar can give me any dragon, right? Including dragons from other classes? I'm not crazy, right? That's like a thing. Okay. What are the odds of it? Like, what percent of dragons are in other classes? Oh, never mind.
A diet high in iron.
It's 9 other classes plus neutral, so pretty high. Well, neutral doesn't count, right? Like, neutral is not cards from another class. I'm trying to get my synergy from that 3-drop that we dropped from the Imitation Courier.
This is not what we stood for.
Only about 1/3 are class specific. Okay. This guy is all comboed up.
We're gonna rip you apart. Yeah, let's brawl.
Like, damn. You know?
What now? For the Horde!
You don't take the wands.
I'm one of a kind.
That's right, 7 mana, 6/6. Let's go. Alright, I see what you did. Oh my god! Was this guy entirely fully synergized? Like, Jesus.
A party?
We'll be fine. It wasn't that.
Okay. Lol. Oh, what a troll.
You don't pick the wands, silly.
Actually, I'm good here.
Back to work! Come under my roof.
What can I get from Caligos? Because Runaway Blackwing is obviously unplayable against this board.
fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Oh, Brawl's nice.
No problem. Don't fall off.
Very nice, very nice. Judge, thanks for the raid. Got goat, got goat.
I have no master.
So Tharaz will hopefully let me just win the game. Oh no. Oh, that's pretty good. It's too bad I can't get more than, well... No, I can't get more than one hit in. Still gotta do it.
What?
Yeah, if I coerce, I could put him down to... Do I just coerce the 2-4? No.
For the Horde.
Dark path is my destiny.
Oh no, oh no. 7, 8, 13, somebody deals 5 damage to my face. Or, you know, buffing the board. And then we lose. Good. As long as we don't lose.
What now? For the Horde. For the Horde.
Oh, he had 5 damage, but it wasn't spell. He was 1 damage off lethal. He was 1 damage off lethal. And now he's gonna lose. Oh. He was literally 1 damage off lethal. Jeez. This deck was so synergized. The Shaman deck was a bit nasty, yeah. It was super synergized.
Garrosh versus Illidan.
This ends now.
Come on, Math and Carnage, what are you doing? Why are you sniping us? Getting sniped here. I'm guessing just queued up and not actually sniped, but still. Not cool. We're facing a viewer. Is he in here? I mean, I'm using my name, so if he's not in here, he'll know.
Prove your worth.
How come oh, there we go. Nope, okay, he's not in here, but he'll know. Well, this sucks.
I wonder.
Now I can actually play my Cruel Taskmaster as a 3. So it was a bit of a waste of a minefield, but I didn't really have a lot of choices. Is Mage OP or what? I am 10-1 and barely play this crap anymore. Dr. Evil, how many locations and or Deathborns do you have? That is the question. Because if the answer is more than 1, then yes, Mage is ridiculous. And if the answer is 1 or less, then I don't know. Mage isn't that bad.
Kind of.
No problem.
The dark has my destiny.
2 frozen touches and 2 fireballs. That's not... I mean, that's not an insane deck. You probably have an average mage deck. If you have no locations and no Deathborns. Because those are really the 2 cards, right? Frozen touches are good, but they're not, like, super game-winning. They're about as good as Fireball, probably. Maybe a little less good. Alright, wish us luck.
I'm bringing the party.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
For the master.
You possess true power.
Kind of.
Maybe I should have just gone face. Because then he can't use the 3-1, and then like Drag Them All gets guaranteed power. But I don't really want to play the Drag Them All, right? It's like not on curve or anything.
The food is getting cold.
For the master.
I'm gonna play Dreaming Drake with the 4 next. I can't just play Sorcerer. That 2 extra damage on the board is like a little too much. Okay. This is fine. I have 2 heals. Or this one's still a heal. Okay. good. That's the one he was holding. So he was holding nothing basically. And now he has a top deck that he may or may not be able to play. But even if he can't play it, like even if he can play it, it'll be worse than this, so he wouldn't have played it.
What now? I must choose.
Does plagiarize not trigger? Does plagiarize trigger if they don't play cards? No, it doesn't. Good. Good. Because I'm in a commanding position right now. I'm gonna play Alex Raza on my own face. Like he has to use the top 2 top decks to totally flip the board this turn, and then I'll still have another turn to like get even with him. He has to totally flip. If he has only 4 damage on the board, then I'm gonna Circus Medic and it'll still be fine. That wasn't it? Ooh. Jeez, GG's.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Don't top deck a Deathwing. Okay. Not a Deathwing. It's annoying, but fine.
Death is not my goal. This'll make the pain go away.
Come under my wing.
I could kill the 1/1, but I don't really care. The 1/1's just gonna kill the 6/3 anyway. Okay. Ah, I'm 1 damage off lethal, actually.
I yield for now.
Alright, Math and Carnage. What you get for queuing into me. This is like a... I guess, like... That wasn't a very good deck, right? Math and Carnage says, hey there, good game, man. Yeah. So, I don't know if you had better cards that you didn't draw, but the cards that you showed were... That was not like a normal 4-0 deck. But your deck was so aggressive that you got 4-0, right? Like, that's what the meta is right now. Like, if you could build an aggressive deck, you get a lot of mileage out of it. Like, our deck is better than the Math and Carnage's deck, and we have, like, an average deck. Double taunt 4-5 won the game. Yeah. I mean, we did our dragon combo, right? and it gave us a whole bunch of taunts and a heal, which is exactly what we needed. So, like, we lose that game if we didn't get lucky with the dragons. It's not just that we needed good dragons. We didn't really need great dragons, but we needed dragons that did stuff defensively. Or, like, blew up the board, one or the other. And we got very defensive dragons. Only 5 cards above 4 mana. Yep, that's the way to go. You get results with that. Like, we just got a high roll off of our little combo.
I will show no mercy.
I'm not taking that. Circus Amalgam isn't really good enough to keep. Yeah, this is good.
actions I command.
We'll play a secret on 3, but you really got to get out against Paladin. This will be better tempo, which is what you need against the Paladin. Plus we have Talon already, so we're good.
Reporting for duty.
Back to work.
They're on to us.
So unless premium high card pick the worst low card, if you can, build a aggressive deck, right? Like, one of our problems in the deck that we built before was that we were forced to take a 10 mana card. We were just forced to. There was no other option. And we did what we could, but the deck ended up being pretty bad.
Back to work.
They're on to us.
And this deck, which one is just a better deck, but 2, our top is Plague Proto Drake, which we kind of had to take. It's also a very good card, and so we built it down from there. You see that in our kind of mid-rangey deck, we still only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 big cards. And we could have had less and been fine with it. Okay.
A diet I desire, no problem.
Like, people just go so slow. And the decks aren't good enough to support that slow kind of play. You need good defensive cards to support that kind of slow play. Or, like, a lot of clears and, like, just stuff. And this meta doesn't have those.
To the ship.
Like, everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna infuse stuff. Oh, I'm gonna corrupt stuff. Like, that's all good and all, but you gotta get these small ones and get tempo. Like, you see how far off the board this guy is? He has no shot at coming back on the board, no matter what he's been, like, building up.
For duty.
He needs, like, a quality combo at this point, so it just kind of depends on if he has it or not.
For the Horde.
This is not what we stood for. Job done.
When I'm playing Arena, he always does. Well, that's why we played this, right? So now if he equality consecrates or equality does some other random stuff, it's, like, not that bad. Yeah, like, he's summoning, like, Biggins and whatever, like, they're still gonna do stuff. You see all this combo? We ain't afraid of this kind of combo. I mean, it's not great for us, but we are not afraid.
Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core.
No problem.
I'm one of a kind.
Chew on this.
Okay. And he deal 1 damage. Because what I want him to do is to play a giant thing now, right? He's played a bunch of the stuff that he's already built up. That was his power swing turn, and we survived it, right? So he plays a giant thing now, and he loses.
You don't pick the one, see?
Right? We have card advantage, we have board, we kind of got it all. Like, you guys have seen this 6/6 at work. It's doing things. No one's gonna say it's good, and we sometimes play it, like, for 7 mana, because we don't really have a 7-drop. But it's a thing. And in this meta, if you're not pushing, all you need is a thing. And if you are pushing, then all you need is a big thing, which this is. We set up a lot of small things, and now we're on the good things. Okay, good, good, good. This is perfect.
Seeing double.
Should have done that first.
The wand picks you.
Unlike him, I'm not saving. Right? I'm pushing my tempo. I know I got the card advantage. I know I got the ADWCTA coming up next. I know I'm going to have a Plague Proto Drake. I'm going to push. I need this taunt so he doesn't freaking fishy my 9/4. I mean, he can still fishy my 9/4. But I'm going to make him spend an inefficient turn to do that if that's what he wants to do, right? This is very annoying because he didn't actually kill anything, so I'm not actually getting my tempo.
Drink with me, friend.
Mm-hmm. Like, this one's actually super annoying.
Don't fall.
Seeing double.
I know what he has. I'm gonna let him play it. He's gonna do it first. That's a mistake.
This only works on the simple-minded.
And we got it. I wish it was on the other one, but it's okay.
Seeing double.
I just want to kill this off. I guess I do just want to kill this off.
What? You think you can take me? Reporting for duty.
Okay. He double trades in. Thank you.
For the Horde!
Seeing double.
For the Horde! For the Horde!
We play aggressively. Now one away from being ADWCTA to death. He's still holding on to the 8 mana card. I wonder what it could be. Like, he just hasn't played it. He's had the mana.
I concede.
GG's! Randomer says, I was expecting to ignore the proto, to be honest. Okay, so once we got the honor, you kind of had to hit the proto. Because you got a Divine Shield, and that thing deals 8 damage. Like, you don't get that opportunity again.
I will show no mercy!
If you go face, you need to be able to finish it off, right? And unless we top deck Sultaraz, which we did, but, you know, we couldn't have known that. Unless we top decked the Sultaraz, it was not going to be good. Like, imagine we did that and then he Aldored it, right? We were kind of in a tough spot. Last time I drafted Shield of Honor, I found it very hard to use. Yeah, I tried really hard not to draft the Shield of Honor, but we have a ton of pings. And we have a ton of 2-drops. So we're probably going to be on the board.
Where you followed.
You don't pick the wand, silly.
Okay.
Back to work.
We've used 2 cards, he's used 0.
No problem.
Okay.
Job done.
Fine, fine, fine. He has 1 mana to get 2 damage on us.
Reporting for duty.
Is he really gonna use it for that? Oh my god. This is what this game has come down to. On the bright side, we don't really have very big stuff.
Let the lights save
Oh no.
as it saved.
That is not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good.
This place is scary.
No problem. For the home.
Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good.
Magic is not a toy.
Really? That feels wrong.
Stay back! Job done.
And I want to spread out 4 things at 1 health, right?
Reporting for duty.
Great. Fun, fun, fun. Super fun.
Job's done.
Now consecrate.
Follow the rules.
Okay, that's fine. Although this, in this case, it wouldn't have done anything.
This'll make the pain go away.
Chew on this.
This is not what we stood for.
Are we gonna run out of cards? I hope not. We have 2 Talons. We have like a randomly pretty big deck now. He's been passive this entire time.
Reporting for duty.
Rotten to the core.
The dark path is my destiny.
Go for a spell, restore health. This guy's a very big deck too. How much did he restore? 7. What's a 7 mana paladin spell? Guys, what's a 7 mana paladin spell? Is it that one that deals damage to a bunch of stuff and buffs your things? Divine Toll? Yeah. Okay.
For the master.
I need this Fleet Hoof to like hit something meaningful, right? I don't really care if he reduces that to a 3/3.
Reporting for duty.
Yes! This does nothing. Okay.
You've got me fired up. Bringing the party.
No cooking.
Pushing now. Set up for lethal. Come on, just play one big taunt. That's it. That's it. No more taunts. No secrets. Just that taunt. Good. GG.
Since we share the same range.
Well played.
Your presence.
7-0. Let's go. Fallen Angel Zello says, wow, I left and this deck is doing way better than I expected. Yeah. Deck is doing better than I expected. I thought it was an average deck, but it feels like it's better than an average deck. I think the fact that it has no 3s, which is its biggest weakness in an otherwise good deck, is actually pretty completely made up for by the extra 2s and 1s. And coin. I'm sure we'll get screwed by the mana curve, you know, this next match, but it still will be 7-1. Get Raving says, will the secret discover always take from 3 separate classes? I don't know, but so far it's been like that, so I assume so. That would be nice, because it guarantees that you'll have like a 1 mana play, right? And a 2 mana play and a 3 mana option.
Get us.
Nope.
Jaina!
Here's the mage with cards.
I will show no mercy.
It was about time we faced a mage with cards.
You don't pick the wands.
This is 1 mana now. Oh, I forgot.
I awaken.
I forgot that this is 1 mana now.
The wands.
Awaken.
Come on, come on. Okay. Do I trigger it? I do trigger it. I do.
Where you followed?
I wanted the mage one, but I needed something to play and I can't play the cruel task. So it was either the freezing trap or the card draw one. And we're pushing, right?
They're up to us.
Just good at the game. I'm just good at the game. What's his backup plan? That should have been the obvious one. Yeah. That's fine. Ah, come on. Oh, okay. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Only 3 of those are minions. And these 3 are spells.
They're on to us.
Back to work. Magic is not a toy. Do not lose these. This place is scary. For the Horde! For the Horde! For the Horde!
He could clear the board, and we'd still be fine. Nothing of his that rushes does anything. Oh, come on. Come on. That is super annoying.
Back to work.
Set up lethal again. That doesn't work, but he's gonna do it again, and then it's gonna work this time.
For the Horde.
Wasted a charge on the 1-1. Had to kill the 1-1. We have a freezing trap. That sucks. Needed it to hit. So we're just waiting for this Sword Eater out. Or this Mad Bomber out. Good at the game. Oh, we are good at the game. Good player? Bad player. I was trying to hero power afterwards, and you see that it didn't light up, so it means the game was over. I was like, oh, this bomber did it! Ada, so much skill? Hey, you guys have been watching. In this meta, that's what the skill is. You put yourself in a position to win, and then you win. Digiruso's trying to click it means you didn't even believe. Guys, if you know me and Bomber, I never believe. I'm always cautious with the Bomber. I think there's a % chance that the Bomber does what he's supposed to do, and another chance that the Bomber doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Those are just facts. There's nothing mystical about the Bomber.
Nothing less.
I'm not keeping a Proto Drake just to keep a Fire Tree Witch Doctor. Like, if that was a Circus Amalgam, I'd have kept it, you know, but not a Proto Drake on turn 1. Warrior v Warrior.
You don't break the wands.
The exit is this way.
Nice, nice.
Back to work.
The wand picks. You don't pick the wand, silly.
Okay.
Where you followed?
What you got? What you got? You got more removals? That's fine. That's fine. These are things.
They're on to us.
These are things. Shroom Shriek says, I want to someone hitting himself in the face with Bomber 3 times. Oh god. Have nothing. Thought about it, and I think he has nothing. Now he may have something, but I'm betting he has nothing. Oh no, he has something. That sucks. That is bad.
For the Horde!
It's bad.
Back to work!
Bad, 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 bad.
For the Horde! For the Horde! A diet I inspire!
You don't pick the one, silly.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's all good.
This place is scary. We summon not you.
Out the way! Someone's hit!
This is not what we stood for.
We're in commanding control. So we're just playing it safe. Okay, yeah, that's what we're afraid of.
Medic here!
For the Horde!
Stay back!
Dark path is my destiny.
Good, 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 good. Perfect. cool, cool. We got the card advantage right now. Get some health so we can use this weapon. We have 14 legit health now. This weapon is once again usable. Okay. Could have used my weapon and saved the Devastate, but I don't know how, like, what the Devastate's gonna do later on, right? Compared to my weapon.
Share the same range.
He's gonna kill himself. GG's.
Since we share the same range.
Just OC says, how are we dominating so hard with this deck? You said 6-7 wins, we won 9 straight. This deck looks mediocre, no? So the deck is better than I thought it was. This isn't just us getting lucky. I think the deck is legit better than I thought it was. The Dragon Roar is really good. Double Coerce is really good. And the negative, which is that we don't have 3 drops except for 1, has been mitigated by a lot of the 2 drops and the stuff the 2 drops generate, right? We have 3 2 drops that generate stuff, including Sketchy Stranger, which guarantees a 1 mana card, and Maker, which guarantees a 1 mana card. So either of these with another 2 drop just is a 3 drop. So there's not really that big of a 3 drop problem in this deck. There's also more card event. Like, this deck gets to the exact right spot of card advantage, right? Like, you see us just barely out card advantage so many decks. And that's very important, because we push and win sometimes, but we win also a lot on just pure card advantage in the end. And it's rare that we win by a lot of card advantage. We literally win by, like, having, like, 1 or 2 cards on the board more than our opponent, and then snowballing from there. Part of that is luck, but part of that is just that this deck just gets to that point where it's a little bit bigger than the average deck that does well in this meta, and that's working out for this deck. Like, it's fast enough, as you saw, to stop aggro decks, because we have so many 2 drops and 1 drops. And we're a warrior, so once we stop an aggro deck, we can just hero power our way out of any situation. And it has the high end to be able to keep up with any mid-range deck, and then out-card advantage them in the end. We also drafted push, 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 right? So if they're actually a control deck, we just push. So this deck kind of is actually very well put together, even though I didn't think so. I thought the lack of 3 drops would hurt more, although I didn't think it would hurt as much as some people in chat did, but I still thought it would hurt. It doesn't hurt at all right now. And I thought the card quality wasn't as good, but Coerce has been really good.
Enter my realm. I will show.
Like, even Soltheros, right, which has a mana win rate, I think people are just misusing. Because I thought it was just, like, not very good, but it turns out to be pretty damn good. I think people aren't going face with it at the correct rates that you should be going face with a card like that. I can't keep 2 drops, you know? Because if you get a 1 drop, you're playing it. Okay, 2, 3. You can't discover other spells, you can only discover warrior spells.
So profitable.
Back to work. The exit is this way.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Maze Runner, it's tough. That's gonna make a big difference. Assuming he's an aggressive Demon Hunter deck. Or even like a moderately aggressive one. Like, that's huge. He just essentially summoned a 1/1 that healed his face for 2 with 2 mana. Litter Max says drawing the only 3-drop more than half the time doesn't hurt either. Oh yeah, it's been great. It has been great.
I see a vision in the flames.
No problem.
Oh, I hate giving up that much face damage, but I can't have him taking 12 damage to the face, or I guess 14 damage to the face from full health, and then getting rid of our 6-3. I need him to use the removal. Bunch of stuff with 1 health.
The wands.
That extra 2/2 really stopped my Scorcher in its tracks.
But we fight.
The culprit was not tidy.
This place is scary.
Scorcher! Ripless Master. It's time to go. We didn't have good trades. We needed to push. You take the risk that this is what happens. But there's nothing much you can do with that card, right? You can't keep trading.
I wonder.
Like, Cycle always kills us, so you play as if he doesn't have a Cycle. He has a Cycle, you lose the game. And it is fine. There is nothing left to this game. Yeah, okay. I don't think we have any card in this deck that can do anything. Like, I don't even know what we can Dragon Roar into, because we're about to die, so you have to Dragon Roar and be able to play on the same turn. Okay.
Chef.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, no. Nothing I do here matters. He cycled and that was game.
Saturate.
These are the games, right? Like, if he had cycle, we can't win. And if we play in a different way, we would lose even harder. Cycle's not as unplayable around as performers, but it's the same idea, right? Like, you never see me play around performers. You never see me play around cycle. If you Scorcher on that turn, you either kill off your entire board, or you have to trade everything and keep something on the board at 2 health. Or something on the board at 3 health, he has a 1... something on the board at 2 health. You trade everything and you have a 7/2 on the board. And the Scorcher. And you've dealt no face damage. Or sorry, Yeah, you've dealt no face damage. It may not even be 2 health. I forget if it would be at 2 health or 1 health. But that's not an option. Like, at that point, you just lose, right? Like, he doesn't have to cycle. He could just play cards, because you're not putting any pressure on him. And he'll eventually cycle at some point, or he's already won. Because at any point that you swing it back, you're opening yourself to be vulnerable to cycle.
I will show no mercy.
Look at this 3-drop coming back. This was the best pick in the entire draft. When we gave up a lot of value to take this 3-drop. Because 1, it's actually been getting decent value because of this combo that we have with Dragon Roar. And 2, it shows up every time in our opening hand.
These old bones just keep moving.
You don't pick the wand, see?
We're playing from behind.
Wanna blow something up?
Spectacular.
Good setup. That's what we wanted. It's all planned. We wanted to go down to 21. Because this is all planned.
Spectacular.
Nothing dangerous about this. Nothing dangerous about this at all.
My compliments to the chef.
No danger whatsoever.
This'll make the pain go away.
I just need tempo. I basically traded that card for, yep, see? This is great, because he can't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. He's screwed now. I just challenged him to hero power, and he's like, I can't afford to hero power. And that's exactly what I wanted. Oh no! He has a plan! I would really much rather him silence the Talon than this. This is rough. Oof, 0-5, okay. Okay.
I see a vision in the flame.
He's a druid. I trust he'll have big cards.
This is not what we stood for.
Can't even kill this guy off. That's game. Neo Greg, thanks for the raid. Got goat. If I could kill that off and get the Sulfur Rays. Oh, he also has the Ysera, so he has card advantage. Alright, GG's. So we needed to be able to finish him, but he was always the aggressor, so we didn't have life. And the fact that he has the Ysera means we weren't ever going to win card advantage. So that's just kind of game. Really? Come on.
I wonder. Back to work.
It doesn't work. Nothing we do matters. He has a wolf. Yeah, he just needed a little bit of damage, right? And then he would have gotten it. Yeah, and he had a lot of damage. Once he played the Ysera, it was over. Because he was already ahead, right? He was already really ahead. He was already pushing to our face. And we had just tried to stabilize so that we could win on card advantage because we couldn't push. 9-win wall? Maybe. We have been facing some ridiculous decks that, you know, we weren't really going to win against.
Garrosh versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I will show no mercy.
Okay. Play the regular 2 first before you play the Cruel Task. There's a very small % chance that it is a negative.
Under my wing.
Yep.
Don't fall off. Back to work.
You want to use Wand Maker for the mana, but you can't. Because that's kind of the best case scenario with Wand Maker, right? That 1 mana thing deals the damage. And you already have that with this 2 mana card.
Do you like to play with fire?
No problem.
So we have to play on the board, and so it's against a hunter. Okay, that's fine. Giving us back the board. I hope we can use it. Okay, that's the thing.
You don't pick the wand, see?
I've got more left in me.
Job done.
Could do this with a Dragon Roar. Pretty good. But summon a random minion from a deck. Alright, that's pretty good for him.
The wand picks you.
Just needed cards to play, but these are not all that playable. I think we're gonna just play the fishy second body with the Coerce next. That is the most likely play. What is he discover? 5 mana card? What? Why? Why would you blow it like that? I am so confused.
Out the way! Someone's head!
I will clear the beast. Okay. That is all fine. Does the Primordial Drake get affected by the Death Rattle? I think it does. Maybe he was looking for the Aralon? Oh, Aralon not on 5 is still not the best thing. We have only big cards. I need to swing with the Coerce.
To my side. You call that a weapon? What now?
Ready, Kia!
I don't know if I used it too early. I needed to play either that or the Sorcerer's Substitute, and I didn't really want to Sorcerer's Substitute and blow my Coerce. What did he play? Oh, he had another resizing pouch. Got it, got it, got it.
Just keep moving.
Okay, I'm guessing he threw the wrong thing. This will be a good Coerce turn. Now he plays his big thing that he actually went. Oh my god!
Time may pass.
Literally has 3 of these.
Eternal.
Like, come on. It deals 4 damage, right? The dream thing? It deals 4 damage now. Five damage? Shit.
I'm one of a kind. I'm one of a kind. Dark path is my destiny.
We're now in a grind. And he just replenished. It's fine, we haven't lost yet. Okay, so we have 3 dragons left in this deck. We need to save one for the fire tree. Did we already play Dragon Roar? What did we get from Dragon Roar? Why do I feel like we didn't have any dragons to play? Oh, the Azure Drake. Oh, no. Yeah. You got it. Okay.
I'm bringing the party.
Were you followed?
Oh no. Okay, what do we want 2 of? Guess Snake Trap.
What now?
We're in a card advantage game. I can't give him Kidnap. Kidnap.
What now?
Seeing double?
Choose!
Okay, that's the card he's been saving.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Uninvited.
This is not what we stood for!
They're up to us.
Okay. Like, Kidnap is fine in a normal game, but he has over 30 health, right? We gotta play a card advantage game, whether we like it or not. We also have a bajillion health. And we have Soltharaz, and we have a Plague Proto Drake that's coming out from the Talon.
Rotten to the core!
They're on to us.
Wanna blow something up?
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
We are just playing the card advantage game, and we're gonna try to win on Soltharaz. Fine. Good. Okay. He's gonna use his bananas to get out of range.
I see a vision in the flames.
What now?
If you look at what Riot did there, Riot gave me 2 3/1s and a 1/1 for 2 mana. Not that great. And this gets Proto Drake out. So we're kind of just like feeling each other out right now. We know it's a card advantage game. I'm starting to put pressure on, and I will continue to do that. But what does he have left? What are his 2 cards? One's Nightmare. What's the other one for Mia Sarah? Has he set one of our cards back yet? Dream? Yeah. So he can dream the 8/8 right now, but I'll just put it back out in Riot, right? So he basically has 2 cards that are barely cards. And then he has 2 real cards that he top decked. And we have a bunch of cards.
Quickly.
He decides to do nothing. I don't know what the right answer is. But I'm pretty sure it's not nothing.
It'll be our little secret.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he legit got roped. Maybe his cards just really suck and he couldn't do anything. You know, maybe he overthought himself. But that was a sad ending for him. After that Ysera, he was right back in it, right? Like, we were totally destroying him. And then he played a Ysera. He got back into it. I think it was 50-50 at that point. And we just went with value. Like, the reason why I played that Sorceress, whatever the hell, the 6-drop that duplicated itself, Sorceress Substitute, is because that's when I could get the most card advantage out of that card. I had better tempo plays, like Talon, and there was one other card that had a Death Rattle. You could play both of them, and you could be much more secure against Ysera. But I knew that the game at that point was going to be card advantage. And so, maximized every little bit of card advantage we had. And I don't know what ended up happening with him. But we just kept clearing, right? It makes Nightmare not a card. And Nightmare is a big tempo swing. But he seemed to have more tempo problems than that.
Garrosh versus Illidan.
This ends now. I will show no mercy.
Toss it all. This one's for the YouTube. Oh, this is going to be a very sad Fire Tree Witch Doctor if we don't get a dragon. Because we're playing it. Like, we are playing a 2-mana 2/2. Warrior spells are not good enough for us to be saving that one for. So I hope I get a dragon or another 2-drop. Ah, other 2-drop. Good enough. Do you like Warrior in Arena lately? It's powerful. It's like the 2nd best class right now. 3rd best. It's one of the top classes. Let me see. Number 3 right now. It's only a tiny bit behind Paladin. Tied for number 3 with Demon Hunter. Like, it's good. And it's Warrior, so people are clearly playing it poorly, right? Like, not as bad as people who play Hunter, but...
This place is scary.
No. Yes, that's the only card.
These old bones just keep moving.
Good.
Bring in the party.
This is not good. This is bad. Okay. Could have been worse. You could have been able to actually do something about it. Minefield and Devastate and go. I was a little bit scared of leaving that rush buffer up, even though he didn't seem like he had a rush. That wasn't the best use of resources, but I didn't have a good, like, thing, right? We play Talon, and then we could start Circus Medicing. Fine.
This is not what we stood for.
Like, Talon's gonna draw the Proto Drake, which will make our Fire Tree Witch Doctor actually playable.
I like to think they teach me.
Okay. Hit it! Oh shit, he actually did hit it. That is rather intense. This is super awkward, by the way.
This'll make the pain go away.
Rattle to the core.
Like, that was the best move, but that's... My hand is nearly unplayable now. Like, we're gonna have to, like, Fire Tree Coerce and Hero Power or something. Yeah, he still has this coin, so he's got options. Alright. That's no good. That's no good. I thought about removing a 1/1, not just for cycle, but so he doesn't get the straight face damage, but it's still nice to put him down to lower, right? That is our only real win condition. I don't think we're going to win this on card advantage. Good. Because we're actually stopping him.
I like to think they teach me.
No, did he figure it out? I think he figured it out. He figured it out.
Wanna blow something up? I see a vision in the flame.
Come under my wing.
Order? Yeah. Should have just known that. Oh my god.
You've got me fired up.
No taunt, no taunt, no taunt. Leave it there. Leave this 8/8 up. Or if it's a taunt, be only 3.
For the finishing touch.
Okay, yeah, draw cards. GG! GG! Coerce for the win!
I sense we share the same ring.
11 wins! Whew. We're just putting stuff on YouTube left and right. We had a Hunter deck the last time we played. We had that 12-win Druid the time before that. I think we put up a Mage before that, like on the first week. Every single week we play like 3 runs and we get a 12. Or 11, maybe, in this case. It's just, I forgot who it was. Someone was like, this is a good meta for you, ADWCTA. And I'm like, you know what? It's a dumb enough meta that I think I am good at it. Like, you just gotta push. You just gotta push, but, you know, keep room to win by card advantage. These are the kind of metas that I like, because that's my whole game, right? My whole game is to push more than most people, than the vast majority of people, but then also switch and go for card advantage. And I've incorporated more combo-y stuff into my play as the cards start becoming really combo-y. But this is all about tempo, right? It's tempo now or tempo later. How much tempo later, how much tempo now, how much you want to push face, how much cards you have. Like, it's all... When all the fundamental parts connect, it feels better. And it's also why when everyone's complaining about the meta, I've always been like, look, mage is a problem, right? You can't do anything when the mage freezes you and you don't get to play. It's like one of the most toxic decks ever in Hearthstone Arena. But everything else, like, this is one of the most stable and good on-the-ground tempo metas we've had. It's not the best, but it's like definitely top half, probably top 25% over the course of the last like 3-4 years. So I don't know. Like, we just had one win in the previous deck, right? And it was a bad deck. And then bad things happened to it with luck. That's gonna happen. But that's been the case for the majority of metas since last December's expansion. Like, once that power creep hit, with all the ridiculous Colossuses, like, it's a whole different world, and you just kind of gotta expect that stuff. Like, people just go 0-3 a lot. We didn't go 0-3, we went 1-3. Did we go 2-3? We may have gone 2-3. Maybe 1-3, I don't remember. I know we did not get 3 wins. And the deck was bad, but it wasn't like a 1-3 bad. But for the most part, your decks are more stable than they've been in the last few months. It's basically just mage games that are very unstable, right? Like, in our poor performing run, our only poor performing run, now we had another poor performing run the other week, but it's all been a lot of really bad luck on our part in terms of draws. And conversely, right, most of the times we get 12 or whatever, we've had really good luck. But that means when you average the 2 out, you still get a normal outcome. Best of guesses agree, I do quite like the meta outside of Mage, yeah. Mage is the problem, and they did not nerf Mage. This meta will be so much better whenever they get around to nerfing Mage. Like, there's some S-tier cards in the game right now, but not that many outside of Mage. And the Hunter ones got nerfed in offering rates, and the Hunter ones were never even common, so they're really just like hard to see now. It's technically a 3. I'm just gonna keep it as a 3. I'm not gonna try to, you know, be fancy and get a 3 in a different way. You can always Sketchy Stranger into... I mean, not always, right? There's a 1 in 4 chance that you don't get offered Paladin.
Come under my wing.
But it's better than almost all my other ones. Except now that you have a Shield of Honor. Something like Mad Bomber would be good. Mad Bomber would be good. Fine.
Where you followed?
Noble Sack.
Don't fall off.
Pretty good 3-drop. Boom.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
I'm not putting another 3-4 out there. That doesn't do anything. That's good. That is not good. Does guarantee us we get our coerces.
They're on to us.
Don't fall off.
Let me tell you a story. I didn't need it anyway.
This is not what we stood for.
Don't fall off.
GG.
Is that food? I need it. Another soul to consume.
Oh, okay. Not so GG. Like, Soltharaz is a full clear, but this is even better.
This'll make the pain go away.
Don't fall off.
Arbor upcoming, I can feel it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind an Arbor up. I do not mind an Arbor up.
For the Horde.
Feeling dizzy?
Were you followed?
I'm good at the game. No! I suck at the game!
Buy a
Oh, I suck at the game. That was game. I needed it. I needed it to hit.
Horde. For the Horde. I must choose. I'm bringing the party. Work.
I needed it to only hit my minion once. There was 5 hits, there were 4 things on the board. It could only hit my minion once. I thought the odds were good, because if that happened, then I can play the, you know, thing to deal the extra damage. Could have traded first? No, if I traded first, then I would have almost certainly had to use my face. I was trying to save some face damage, because we're gonna lose on face damage, right? Like, even if we traded. Because we would have had to throw our face into every single one, especially that one, which is the one I really didn't want to throw it into.
Uninvited.
I wonder. For the Horde. No problem.
The cycle of life is renewed.
Choose.
Nothing we can do. I thought that was a good chance, because we were very far behind. And I think we must have had, we definitely had over 60% odds on that one. And we just didn't hit it. And it would have saved us 6 health? A lot of health. It would have saved us a lot of health. Yeah.
I sense we share the same range.
Alright. Well, we couldn't bring this one to 12, but I thought that was a move we had to make. We were not even close to being even with him at that point. Because we had given up the board, and he had more mana going in for the next 3 turns. Like, he was at 1.5 our mana for 3 turns after that. So we would have been pressured really hard after we effectively clear his board and drop, like, very small things. And then we would have, like, 5 or 6 health. And we have no taunt in our hand. You would be able to Alexstrasza and heal for 8, but that's just playing an 8/8 for 9 mana. Like, and he'll be pressuring. So, I thought that was a loss. But if we can save a little bit of health, then maybe we don't have to Alexstrasza so early and we can still keep playing tempo. Or even better, we can Alexstrasza the board after you drop something big and then get back that way. It's a little bit unlucky, but really what was, he just had better cards, right? And then he played them and it forced us into that situation. And then we got unlucky. It wasn't even like we got super unlucky, right? I don't know what the odds were, but it's not like it was like a 5 or 10% chance. Like, it was more than a 25% chance we were going to get screwed. All right. That's it for us tonight.